Carolina Weather Watchers, I am back once again with another forecast update. Your host, Joseph Peterson, and let's talk about the weather for your Tuesday evening. Now, looking at the radar right now, we do have some severe weather going on in the upstate of South Carolina and in Colleton County, South Carolina, inside of the Low Country. But right now, most of the storms are inside the upstate right now, going through places like Rock Hill, Greenville, Spartanburg, Simpsonville, Seneca, Anderson. They're all receiving some storms right now. Thunderstorms down here in Colleton County. Even some heavy flooding rains going through Colleton County right now. And also over here, we do have some convection popping up near Augusta, Aiken, Barnwell, and Allendale, South Carolina. Here's our current cloud cover. Current cloud cover right now is showing cloud cover pretty much over the Savannah regions down towards Hilton Head Island, Beaufort, as well as the upstate of South Carolina, going up towards Rock Hill and Augusta. But if you go towards like Charleston, Florence, Myrtle Beach, not really too much is going on in terms of cloud cover for those regions. In terms of cloud cover total percentage, we also do have some. We also pretty much just have that cloud cover that will kind of continue as we go through the next 12 or so hours. You see how the cloud cover expands as we go through the next 12 or so hours. That is, that's just pretty much what the cloud cover will be like for the next 18 or so hours as that cloud cover does decide to expand. And it probably will be cloudier tomorrow than it was today. In terms of current temperatures, 82 in Columbia, 82 in Charleston, 82 in Savannah, 80 in Myrtle Beach, 82 in Rock Hill, 75 in Florence, 79 inside of Anderson, 79 inside of Augusta, 84 in Sumter and Florence as well. I did forget to talk about the entire United States, so I'm going to go on. I just thought about that, so we're going to go and talk about the entire United States right now. In terms of the entire United States, we do have rain going on all the way up here inside of Canada and parts of Pennsylvania and New York as well. Flood watch is going up just for Vermont and New Hampshire. We also have the severe weather going through the Appalachian Mountains, the region right now. Flood watch is also going into portions of like eastern Tennessee as well. And as well as Iowa, severe weather going through the Dakotas right now, in Nebraska, scattered convection going on in both the Rockies right now and the Four Corners region. So that's pretty much it in terms of convection right now. In terms of low temperatures for tonight, low temperature 74 in Columbia, 76 in Charleston, 78 in Hilton Island, 76 in Myrtle Beach, 71 in Rock Hill, 71 in Spartanburg, 72 in Greenville, 73 in Anderson, 73 in Greenwood and Newberry and Aiken. Here's our forecast precipitation for the next 24 hours from 8 o'clock p.m. today to 8 o'clock p.m. tomorrow. We do have the chance to receive maybe 1 to 1.5 to maybe even 2 inches of rain possible in Columbia, 1 to 1.5 inches possible in Orangeburg, with maybe even an isolated 3 to 4 inches possible inside of like places like Orangeburg County. Up there closer towards, I believe that is Lexington County. Quarter of an inch to half an inch possible in Kingstree and Georgetown, Myrtle Beach as well, Moncks Corner. Hundredth of an inch to a tenth of an inch possible in Spartanburg, tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch possible in Rock Hill, Greenville, and Anderson, half an inch to an inch possible in Aiken, and 1 inch is expected or possible inside of Barnwell, half an inch to an inch also possible inside of Hilton Head Island. Here's our SPC outlook for today. SPC still has that slight risk of excessive rainfall that goes through or not excessive rainfall, slight risk of severe weather that goes through the upstate and most of the Midlands of South Carolina. Marginal risk that surrounds that as well. That will probably continue as we go into around like the 9 or 11 o'clock hours, as those storms will still be pushing through around the 9 to 11 o'clock hours. And tomorrow will be not really the same, but not really too different as well, as we have a marginal risk of severe weather, of severe storms, which we're going to have to watch out for some damaging winds. Again, 40 to 60 mile per hour isolated winds going through the upstate of South Carolina. And then as we go into Wednesday, we do have a TSCM. Again, just regular thunderstorms are possible going into Wednesday for the entire state of South Carolina. In terms of excessive rainfall, here's our day one marginal risk right here. goes into portions of the Charleston, North Charleston, Mount Pleasant regions down towards Beaufort, Hilton Head Island, Savannah, all the way up into Augusta, Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson regions, and Columbia is also included in there. Tomorrow we do have minor flooding, which is possible inside of Columbia, the Charleston region, the entire low country of South Carolina, in a minor flooding risk going into tomorrow. Augusta, Aiken, North Augusta, Greenville, Spartanburg, the entire upstate's also included inside of that as well. The only place that's really not included is like Myrtle Beach, Conway, Loris, Dillon, and places like that. No excessive rainfall possible for the first day of August, which is Thursday. Same thing for August the 2nd and August the 3rd. So that's good in terms of excessive rainfall, even though some of us still do need the rain. Let's go and let's talk about the models. So I'm going to switch over. HRRR, you will see these boxes. You don't have to worry about them. Just worry about the precipitation that you see on the map. But here's 9 o'clock right here. And then as you push this forward, you start to see the showers and storms start to push through the Columbia regions, Edgefield regions, McCormick regions at around 9 o'clock. Going into around 11 o'clock as well. Those will continue to push through and will push through the low country of South Carolina going to around 2 o'clock in the morning, going through Myrtle Beach 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then another round of showers and storms may come at around 6 o'clock in the morning again tomorrow. But then after that, more showers, more storms possible again in the afternoon regions for the upstate, Midlands, and the low country of South Carolina. Again, those storms could still bring some very gusty wind conditions, and some torrential downpours obviously are still possible with those as well. First day of August right now. We could see some rain, but not really much in terms of excessive rainfall or severe weather. Let's go on and let's now talk about the tropics. Tropics right now, we do have a 0% chance of this forming in the next 48 hours, 60% chance for this thing forming in the next 7 days. A large tropical wave centered a few hundred miles east of the Lesser Antilles is producing some shower and thunderstorm activity. While development has been slow to occur due to dry air, environmental conditions are forecast to gradually become more conducive over the warmer waters of the southwestern Atlantic Ocean. And a tropical depression could form late this week while the system is in the vicinity of the Greater Antilles or the Bahamas. Interest in the Greater Antilles, the Bahamas, and the southeastern United States should monitor the progress of this system. Again, like I said, 0% chance of this thing forming in the next 48 hours, 60% chance of this thing forming in the next 7 days. So now, we're going to talk about what's going on for the future for South Carolina and what's going on with that storm as well. Now, just as a bit of a warning before I go through this, you can already see this. I'm gonna talk about it, but don't be alarmed by this at all. If you see it, you can just see it on the map right now. I'm just gonna scroll my way back, and we will talk about that in just a second. But as we go through July the 30th and the 31st and August the 1st, more showers, more thunderstorms will continue. And then as we go through August the 2nd and August the 3rd, more showers, more storms will continue as we go through August the 3rd, August the 4th, and the 5th. Maybe a little bit more scattered than normal. You can see the low pressure. Let me get my pen out. But there, you can see the low pressure right here, just to the west of Florida. And then as you push this forward, again, you can start to see this thing starting to develop a little bit more. And yes, this is the actual low pressure that we were actually just watching down here. Apparently, the GFS, which is the American model, thinks this thing is going to traverse just to the west of Florida. But as you push this forward, again, it's going to develop some more. And then it's going to undergo rapid intensification if it goes as planned. Again, this is not confirmed. Don't take this with a grain of salt, I should say. This is not going to happen. But this is just something that could happen. Again, there's always that probability that this could happen, but it probably won't, or it most likely will not happen. But if it does, and I was wrong, I guess that would be on me. But I just genuinely do not think that this will happen. But here it's around a 950 millibar low pressure, which if you put it in millibars to like if you was like rank millibars all the way to like category hurricanes as well, I think if I'm not mistaken, that would be a 950. That'd be a category 3. Okay, that would be a pretty strong category 3 hurricane if it was to happen as modeled. And that would just be just off the coast of Louisiana. And then as it moves in, it's going to do rapid de-intensification, and then around 1,005 millibars as it goes all the way up towards Arkansas, and kind of take the same track that Beryl did almost. It kind of went up towards the Great Lakes region, and then after that, not really seeing much. So this is just what this system right here is looking like. But we're going to check out a different model right now and see what this model says instead, because I'm pretty sure it shows a completely different situation, which it does. This shows this thing probably not even breaking, and if it does break, a tropical storm until it's well far off from us while we're in a nice high pressure. So again, GFS is putting this thing really high end. Euro is putting this thing very low end. You can also look at models like the Icon as well. The Icon right now has this thing, again, just off the coast of South Carolina, probably around a tropical storm, weak tropical storm. That's pretty much it. And there's also one more. You also have the CMC. This is the Canadian model, which this thing again has this thing barely even forming, just causing a bunch of rain, really. So again, models are all over the place, and we're gonna have to wait a little bit while longer to see what happens. So let's go and let's talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see what the audience has to say. My Nana says, hello, Jay, hello. My cousin Cheryl says, good evening, weatherman. Hope you had a wonderful day. I love you so much and so proud of you. So keep up the good work. You're still number 10 in my book. Love you much to the moon and back. Your cousin Cheryl. Thank you so much for your message. Ms. Tolliver says, good evening. Hope today was great. No rain at my house today. No, I have not. I do not have any reports of any rain at my house either. So it was a nice, quiet day today. I guess going to the beach this weekend is out of the question. Right now, let me check. I'm trying to figure out what days of the weekend. The 3rd and the 4th? I mean, no, not necessarily. No, I mean, maybe if you wait till later in the day, like August the 3rd. If you go on Saturday, you will probably be fine. August the 4th, you may have a risk for some rip currents on Sunday if you do go on Sunday. The GFS right now, if you take it to August the 3rd and the 4th, the GFS doesn't have this thing forming until like August the 5th, which is Monday of next week. So I think that if you go on Saturday, you will be fine. But you should still check back in with me maybe the day before or maybe the day before that, if you really want to know a bit more about it. Good evening, JP. Can you give me the weather tomorrow for Cape May, New Jersey for tomorrow through Saturday? That is a sure thing. I can do that, and then we'll get on our San Antonio and Raleigh forecast. So for this weekend, or no, through tomorrow through Saturday. So from Wednesday through Saturday. All right. So I got to go back because I got to find Cape May, New Jersey. Give me 1 second. Cape May, New Jersey. Right here. Let me zoom my way out. So it's okay. Right now, probably not really much is going on right now. If I had to guess, yeah, not really much right now. But I will give you the forecast for tomorrow all the way through to Saturday. This goes around 240 hours out, so this will work. Let's look at temperatures first, and that'll be the first thing that we do. As we push through and go through tomorrow, high temperatures for tomorrow, Wednesday, seem to be around 80 degrees somewhere-ish. Wednesday night, low temperatures seems to be around 78, 79, somewhere around there. And then as we move into Thursday high temperatures seem to be around 79, 80. And then late on Thursday night, it could be around 79-ish again. And then as you go into August the 3rd, high temperatures seem to be around 84, 85, and then low temperatures on August the 2nd or August the 3rd could be around 74. And that's through Saturday. So seem like your highest temperature is going to be around 85, lowest temperature maybe around like 76, 77, 78. So I mean, it's not really going to be too diverse in terms of temperatures, but in terms of total precipitation, I can't show I can't show the rate of precipitation, but I can show you how much rain could potentially fall. And in terms of rain going through here, as we go through Saturday, maybe a good half an inch could fall from when you start to when you end, going through tomorrow and Saturday. So half an inch possible going in through Wednesday through Saturday. So you will still have to carry that umbrella with you as you go through through your week. Hopefully that did answer all your questions. I don't really see a threat in terms of excessive rainfall or in terms of severe weather, especially severe weather. Now let's go and let's talk about the San Antonio and Raleigh forecast, and then we will head out if there's no more questions. Let me go back towards the 18Z, and let me push this forward as we move through tonight. Not really a chance of rain through tonight, but in terms of tomorrow, not really a threat in terms of tomorrow for rain. Nothing really for August the 1st as well. So we're good in terms of precipitation. In terms of temperatures now, let me move this backwards. In terms of temperatures, right now temperatures seems to be for lows tonight. Let this thing load up real quick. In terms of low temperatures for tonight, low temperatures seem to be around 80, 77-ish. High temperatures tomorrow around 97, low temperatures tomorrow around 73, and then around 93, 94 on August the 1st. Now let's move over to Raleigh, North Carolina, and move my way up there. And then up here towards Raleigh, North Carolina, I'm going to move this forward. And as we move through tonight, low temperatures seem to be around 71, 72-ish. High temperatures tomorrow around 93, 92. And then low temperatures tomorrow night seems to be around 75-ish. 97 in Raleigh going into your Thursday. High temperatures for Thursday around like 97, 98, somewhere-ish. So it's going to get hotter. Even inside of South Carolina, it's going to get hotter as well. I think high temperatures going into like the next couple of days in some regions could get inside the high 90s. Heat index values could probably be in the low 100s again. So heat advisories probably are going to be possible as we go through the rest of this week as well. Low temperatures, or not low temperatures, but I should say rain. In terms of rain, not really any threat for rain as we move through the next 48 hours for Raleigh. Let's talk about excessive rainfall real quick. And there's not really a threat in terms of severe weather, or if there is, it's pretty much over. No excessive rainfall possible seems to be, no, for day 4. On Friday, Raleigh does have a minor risk of flooding, and same thing with Saturday. So Friday and Saturday, Raleigh does have a minor flooding risk. So watch out for some flooded roadways, flooded creeks, flooded streams. Or if you're in a flood-prone area, you also have to watch out for that as well. But that's pretty much all in terms of that I have for today. Here's your last look at the radar right here. Thank you to the other 2 people that subscribed. We were at 176 when we started. Now we're at 178. Again, we're trying to get to 200 by the end of August, August the 31st. That is our last day to get 200. And that's all that I have to say. Thank you. Have a great night. All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in for tonight. And I will be back again tomorrow morning with another forecast update. Everyone have a fantastic rest of your day.